welcome back to Maria's Kitchen. I am so excited to be with you here today. I have a wonderful recipe I found in a Kraft book, and it's a luscious 4-layer pumpkin cake. Each layer is filled with cream cheese, and it's a light, fluffy cream cheese. It's got Cool Whip and some pumpkin in it and spices, and you're gonna absolutely love it. So you know what? I hope you have a good Thanksgiving with your family, and let's get into the kitchen. Here are the ingredients you're going to need for this luscious 4-layer pumpkin cake. The very first thing you're gonna need is a package of yellow cake mix or spice cake or carrot cake. I am using spice cake today. 1 can of pumpkin puree, 15-ounce can, half a cup of milk, a 1/3 cup of oil, 4 large eggs, 1½ teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, 1 package of cream cheese softened, 1 cup powdered sugar, 1 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip, a 1/4 cup of caramel topping, and a 1/4 cup of chopped Planters pecans. You are going to need 2 9-inch cake pans. So I have them here. Put your oven on at 350. Let's get it on. And I'm going to show you how to line the 9-inch pan so it doesn't stick. What you're going to do first is put some oil in there, and I just have a spray oil here. You're going to spread it out like this. Just get your hands in, a little bit on the sides, and then set your pan there. Now this is a hack that's all over TikTok, all over social media. I've got a square piece of the parchment paper, and I'm going to fold it in half. Remember, half. And then we are going to fold it in half again. And there you go. And then we are going to go diagonally across, and you're going to make this point here. And then you're going to go one more time. And there you go. Almost like we used to make those airplanes in the old days. You're going to get it like this. You're going to try to find the center of your pan. And what you're going to do is cut the end here. So we're going to cut this end here, just like this. And voila, you're going to be so excited. And this is going to go at the bottom. Check this out. At the bottom of your pan, and you are ready to go, and you are going to be able to pull this out so easy. And there's your hack for today. The very first thing you're going to do is put your cake mix into your, I'm using my KitchenAid today, but you can use a mixer of your choice. And we are going to put 1 cup of the pumpkin puree and get all that in there. Okay. The next thing we're doing is we're using half a cup of milk. The next thing is a 1/3 cup of oil, and I'm using canola oil in this one, but you can use a vegetable oil or even an avocado oil or oil of your choice. The next thing we are doing is adding 4 eggs. And there you go. And the second to last thing is 1½ teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And you're going to need real vanilla. I'm using this one today, Neil Massey. And I'm putting about 1 teaspoon of real vanilla. And now it's ready to mix. So I'm going to put this on medium speed until it's well blended, and I'll be right back. It's all done. It's nice and well blended. Look how beautiful this looks, and it smells wonderful. So I'm going to split this up evenly in both 9-inch pans. So I'm gonna wing it. So you can kind of just wing it. You could actually measure it out by cups, but I'm just gonna look at it and I'll figure it out as I go along. Okay, I'll smooth it out. They're all done evenly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the pan on the counter. They're going into the oven now for 28 minutes, and you'll check with the toothpick. See you back in a little bit. Here's the cake, and it's all done. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to take the top, remember that paper that we put on, and we're just going to peel it off. And look at how beautiful. It came right off. Meanwhile, the cakes are cooling. I have them actually in the refrigerator so they can get very cool. I'm going to cream 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. I'm going to get this started. You want to get it very smooth, so I'm going to blend it for a couple of minutes. So it's all creamed and smooth. See how creamy it is? This is how you want it. I'm going to add 1 cup of sifted powdered sugar, and I'm going to blend this now on a low. I'm going to add in the rest of the can of the pumpkin puree. I'm adding half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. A half a teaspoon of raw vanilla. I'm going to put this whole Cool Whip tub into the mixture, and then we're going to blend this all up, and then we're going to be ready to assemble. Okay, this is the consistency you want. It's all mixed very well. It's time to build. So I'm going to set this aside right here. We are going to cut this cake in half. I already cut the other one in half, so we're going to cut this one in half. You're going to kind of look here and kind of get it in the center of the cake, and then just start cutting. And I have a bread knife here, which is a really good thing to have. They also have a Wilton special cutter for this, but you're just going to cut all the way around the best you can in the middle of the cake. Okay, here's the top, and I'm just going to slide it onto this plate with parchment paper. It's ready to assemble. I'm going to start dividing the filling up and start spreading it on top of each one. And I'm going to try to divide it evenly between each layer. And I will be right back. Okay, I got that layer done. We're going with the second. And put it right on top. Okay, we're going with the third layer, and I got it right on top. There you go. And the last, ooh, I could press it down. Looks so pretty. I'm going with the last layer on top. So I heated up some caramel, and I'm going to put it on the top. You don't have to put this if you don't want to. You can actually just put some sprinkled powdered sugar. I'm just going to put it right on the top of the cake, and we are going to sprinkle some, ooh, look how pretty that looks. I am going to sprinkle some chopped pecans. And there you go. You could just put as much as you want or as little as you want. And there it is. I am going to put the, ooh, it looks so pretty. Here are the chopped pecans. I'm just going to start sprinkling them all over. And I know some of my kids don't like nuts, but you know what? This is gonna be a showstopper cake, and you've got to have these pecans. Or if you don't like pecans, you can put walnuts. But I am going to let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna maybe come back and show you how I'm gonna cut a beautiful slice of this. I cut it, and here we go. Let's see how this looks. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness, I think everybody is going to love this. And the last thing you can do is put a little bit of whipped cream on top, and you are done. Look at that. I hope you had a good time today, and I think this is going to be a perfect dessert for your Thanksgiving festivities. And look at that. It is wonderful, and it wasn't too hard to do, and it just took one cake mix and another few items. But I think you'll want to cut them thinner, but unless you want this big one for yourself. Look at that. I can't wait to try it. Thank you for spending time, and I will be back with the scripture of the day. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Fear the Lord, you his godly people, for those who fear him will have all they need. Those who trust the Lord will lack no good thing. Come, my children, listen to me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Let the whole world fear the Lord, and let everyone stand in awe of him. For when he spoke, the world began. It appeared at his command. The Lord watches over those who fear him, those who rely on his unfailing love. He rescues them from death and keeps them alive in famine. I prayed to the Lord, and he answered me. He freed me from all my fears. Those who look to him for help will be radiant with joy. For the angel of the Lord is a guard. He surrounds and defends all who fear him. Have a wonderful day, and ask the Lord for his wisdom.